Older than Fear, no. Fear's 37, okay. I mean, we've had a best of 3 before. This one, it was actually a really good best of 3. If you haven't seen that, I definitely recommend going back watching it. Maybe go watch the VOD here as PYW gets caught out. First blood goes away at Paulson. Good pick up here for the side of XG. Good. Do they want to go for a little bit more as well? Fly comes forward. Do they have anything to set up onto this one? They don't. So nothing to slow Fly down. Yeah, so I can't up the game sounds there because the Chinese broadcast just comes through. With us being on YouTube, the bro strike comes in. Is he going to be able to kill the tower shots? It's no! Oh, so close. Had a really good Darkseer game. But it felt like the Darkseer in the second game, it wasn't performing here. Azil gets low. Do they get the kill? He's had himself in the trees here. Paulson, the body blocks comes out. Does he get the side blades now as well? Paulson with the tower shots. What is it with XG diving these towers? Watched any Chinese Dota for a while. You know, it's been one of those things, the time zone difference kind of killed me, because a lot of the Chinese events start at like 3 o'clock in the morning here. Fly, Ice Path comes through into that point blank arrow. Can they get the kill into Fly? The Storm, it's not going to be off. The Starstorm can't get the kill, and now Q. He goes too far. Ollie going to be in danger now. Can they get the kill at least onto the Pokemon? They do. Fly with the TP away from this one. Emo's going to go for the rotation out to Paulson. This is going so bad for Extreme. Or if he goes just naked Kyra into BKB, goes back for that Sanji a little bit later on. Paulson, they do see PYW now. PYW is going to be level 5, so he should have a point in the spike carapace, but the Burrow Strike comes in. Going to be able to get the kill. Emo's going to try to get the dive into Paulson. Paulson's going to be really down low. Inside that Sandstorm, though, how far does Emo want to go into this one? Emo taking a lot of damage. It's still inside the Sandstorm. They get the kill into Paulson. Emo with the Decrepit Fire on and keep him alive a little bit. Epicenter, but the Starstorm is enough to kill the Mars. And now Fly can't get himself away from this one. The TP not going to be in time. Can't even get the kill onto XM. Really well played, Army. He's hunting down onto Emo, but Emo, he has mana left. He has that bottle. The side blades won't spill enough to get the kill. It's so close. And as long as you're offlane, it doesn't get too punished. Yeah, so they're going to be able to give the lockdown out to the Storm Strike. Burrow Strike comes through into the Ice Path now. Do they have the damage? Arrow connects as well, but Ollie, he's going to be able to give the life right back in. Breathing it into Emo, baby birding him with that life. Q might go down here. He's going to be taken down on that Mirana. Fly gets Paulson as well. Not a great start coming out here for the side of XG. And the arena comes through now as a dive comes in from Emo once again on the Storm Strike. Going to be able to pick up another kill. Can they take Army down now as well? Army going to be left alone. XSS trying to run himself into this one. The Doom comes through into Fly. The Doom, is it going to be enough damage? Yeah, Fly, no way. He gets himself away from that. Might tick down here. Life Drain comes through. Ollie, though, going to give his life. Do they get the damage to get the kill into Ami? They do. Emo jumps himself into danger, though. One more. Is it going to be able to tick him down? Anything. The Ice Path, it does connect. XXS gets it with the Infernal Blade. G being able to respond with the TP in from XXS. And look at this one. XXS inside the Moonlight. Do they have a reveal out now as well? They're going to be able to find the Nether Ward, though. Get the farm out onto that one. Ollie, the TP into the Ice Path, though. The Macropire gets dropped. PYW does have the Spike Carapace this time, but it's not enough. XXS going to be able to run him down now. Fly, do they have the Infernal Blade to get the stun off? No, they don't. No Infernal Blade. Did he not skill the Infernal Blade? Was it just a right click on the Storm? Oh, they see the Nyx now as well. The right click's coming through. The Spike Carapace will be there. Not before that right click takes about half his health, though. You forgot there were matches today? How dare you? How do I know when you will stream next? Oh, they get the damage out onto the Mars now. Mars, does he want to try and fight into this one? He's going to be giving it a lot of life, but it's not going to be off Ollie now as well. Going to be left behind. Should they get another couple of kills their way here? XG starting to set up the pace. Xenon RF, you will know next time I go live when I stream next if you follow the channel. Nobody's talking in chat. Oh, Mars, does he get this big jump in now? Q, they do see the... I mean, they see all the traps. There's going to be the Rod of Atos coming through. Macropire with the Ice Path now as well. What are they going to do? The Burrow Strike on the back lines. PYW, though. 4 staff away. The arena comes out. They get the kill into Q. Everybody else outside of the arena, though. Lockdown coming through onto Army. It's a hell of a lot of damage. So they are going to be able to take the kill onto Army. And XM might be the next one on the board here. The life being given back to Fly. Fly is going to live through this one. And Ollie, given all he can give. In the end, Paulson will go down to Emo, the XM there as well, but Fly, Ollie had no more life to drain back into the Nature's Prophet. The Nature's Prophet will die off here, but it's going to be 4 heroes chasing down the one, and XXS not going to be able to get himself away from this one, stacking up the damage with the spear. Surely Emo with the triple kill. They hesitant to be like, oh hey, do you want to come and cut? Because these are like established people, you know. They've got the, you know, they're not really committing to the data. This one is the Storm Spirit now going to be decrepified up nose again. XM can they get the damage out? Rotovatos for the lockdown here onto Emo, but they're going to be able to get another kill. Ollie will fall here. Backline jump onto Army. Even Roshan, he gets the throw and he phones Army out of position. Zeal gets the credit for the kill, but Roshan gifts YAKULT a kill. And now can they get any more? The arrow comes through onto PYW. XM is going to be in the middle of the sandstorm. Spin up onto Jinkyu. They've got the lockdown onto Emo. It's going to be a big kill streak to give away here. Yeah, 800 gold. 900 gold there for the Storm Spirit after he dies. Now Fly in trouble. Burst Strike comes through. Going to try to get the TP away, but no, the Infernal Blade comes out. Fly, no way out of this one. And next, it's going to be the Zeal on the chopping block. Throws the arena out. Paulson is low, but they have the stun, so Burst Strike comes in once again. And Zeal just can't get that last little bit of damage. Look at him, Paulson, trying to run around. Zeal, he's going to get the life back from Ollie, but Ollie's got no more life to give once again here. So Zeal with the Burst Strike through. Do they get the kill? Do they get all 5? They do. XG fighting this one back. Listen to the crowd. Oh yeah, Fat Blue. Everyone's wearing pants today. Am I going to watch Blast Slam 3? I'll do a little bit of Blast Slam, but probably only a couple of games. They're going to be able to get the arrow out now. Ice Path Markiplier connects out onto the Nyx Assassin, melts him down here. PYW. Can I get the spike? Cameraman, what are you doing? Cameraman! They're going to be able to get on top of Ollie now as well. Ollie going to try and do what he can with the life drain coming out. Decrepify going to try and keep him alive a little bit longer. The Burst Strike does come through. They get the kill out and Ollie will fall. Why do British people mix up crushed biscuits into their omelets? Amon Kira, I don't know where you've got that from. Nobody does that. XM takes down Zeal. It's a 2K MMR game, yeah. Yeah, this looks like the games that I was playing before I stopped playing Dota. Oh, they get the catch out. Ice Path into the ultimate from the Doom here. He's got his BKB, but it's not going to be enough. He's going to take down either way. XXS gets the kill into Emo. YAKULT, they're starting to fall off a little bit here. British so good at drinking. Indian inspiration, but it was made in Scotland. Mars gets that jump out now as well. Jinkyu going to be the only one caught in that arena though. XM jumps himself in. Epicenter into the burst right now as well. Can they get themselves out of this one? Yulscepter out for PYW. PYW though, caught in the Rotovatos. Can they get a kill onto the 2 supports as well? And Emo hasn't respawned just yet, so they're going to lose everybody inside. Well, they're not going to lose the Mars. I think they might lose the Mars. Actually, Fly, no. He's the one that gets caught up by the Burrow Strike. To XM, Greek restaurant across the road. Oh, fuck me, that was gorgeous food. Paulson now going to be getting caught out again. Do they get the damage out into him? Emo's going to jump himself inside the arena. Everybody else outside of it, no. The Doom gets himself in. Looking for the ultimate onto Emo, maybe. Emo's got that BKB going up now. Moonlight Shadow comes out. They do lose PYW. Emo caught inside that Yule Scepter as his BKB does wear off, using the last of his little bit of mana to jump himself away. And Ami with the right clicks will be able to get the kill. Takes down Emo. No buyback for him. PYW buys back. Looking for the base defense. They've still not thrown the ultimate out from the Doom as well. So maybe saving that for Fly. Obviously, I'm generalizing there. I'm pretty sure a lot of Millwall fans are very nice people. But they are the quote-unquote ultras and fanatics. Ame here, it's a lot of damage coming through. Ame, he just gets popped early on. So are Raiders fans. So go no. Arsenal, unless there's like a massive points deduction coming Liverpool's way, which I cross my fingers and pray for every single night. Yeah, Emo, they get the jump on Paulson, takes a lot of damage, but he does have that Glimmer Cape now as well. That Netherward doing a lot of work here. Ame, he's going to get low, but he will be able to get the kill out onto Zeal. Can they go for any more here? The Storm Spirit going to be caught out, silenced and killed off. Ame with a double kill. Can they go for more now? Fly going to be chased down inside of his own Glimmer Cape, but they have the reveal. There's going to be a great burst strike to stop him in his tracks, and Ollie trying to skate away as quickly as possible. The arrow will connect. Ame with the ultra kill there potentially. XM picks up Fly, and they can go for more. Maybe try and bait out some buybacks from the side of YAKULT. What are other things to do in Europe? Avoid the UK and France. Go to Portugal. have some really great food. Oh, Blink comes in, they catch out Fly here. Fly, the damage. Xingqiu, they're going to be able to make another move here as well. The Yulceptor defensively, I think, for Ollie, but Ollie not really going to be able to get... No, is he? Okay, Decrepify, no way to slow him down. They change targets onto PYW. PYW caught on the Ice Path. Ame with 2 right clicks, and now the Epicenter on all 3 remaining heroes here. Zeal's going to fall next. Can they go for any more in this one? Emo trying to get himself out of danger, using the last little bit of the mana to get back to the fountain. But they lose another 4 heroes. Come home. Yakult is a yoga drink? Yeah, it's gut health. I've used Yakult in the past, as it looks like they want to try and end the game here. Yakult, they're going to be on the back foot. 2 heroes down. Fly has to buy back into this one now, but the Ancient X is exposed. GG's going to be called here. Yakult go down. Game number 1, going the way of Extreme. So XG, they have an hour and a half here to squeeze in a full best of 3, win another 2. Speaking of Monkey King, that creep camp, it's going to delay, so this lane should still, I mean, it depends how much time he's going to try and do and freeze out that lane here. Paulson taking a lot of damage here. PYW does have that power shot now as well as the wind run. Dual Breath comes through, Blood Grenade out, and it should be, yeah, the power shot, more than enough to get the kill. So I'm only streaming you, Riot. How would you Riot? You wouldn't be able to send any messages. No, I know how shy he is about coming forwards here, because he knows if he gets caught out once, probably does lead to the death. Tree Toss comes in here, Dual Breath not going to be in range, so turns it around to PYW actually. PYW with the power shot, Gush comes out, Paulson, is he going to go down again? The Blood Grenade going to get thrown out here, and PYW gets the kill into Paulson again. He doesn't. Might need to bring in a salve for himself. 4 minutes 20 seconds now as well. Fortification comes out, the balance strike, he does still connect here onto Emo. And XM gets a big chunk of health back there. Oh, Xingqiu, PYW with the chase down now as well. Doesn't even need the power shot. All you're going to be able to get the kill onto Xingqiu. TA as well. I mean, yeah, Fly's getting free farm on this TA. XXS. Last hit was the 33. It's going to be interesting to see what the build's going to be here. Okay, really good jump in now from XM now too on top of Zeal. And Zeal, can he get himself away from this one? The power shot comes through, but Monkey King was already off the tree. And XM, he gets it with the boundless. PYW wasn't able to rotate in time, so they do lose the Tide Hunter now. Zeal going to be taken care of, and again, 23 last hits, it's not great here for the Tide. Able to get the escape act out. As Emo, Balance Strike comes through onto Emo. Look at the damage there. Torrent not going to connect. He gets hit by the Cold Feet as well. And do they have enough here? Jingu Mastery, surely one more right click it will be. XM, another kill on the board. Monkey Kings. Oh, Ice Path now as well onto PYW as well as Zeal. They do get out that Shackle shot, but it doesn't look like it's going to be up here. Paulson will go down, but he might be able to get both supports out of this one. Ollie does get the escape act onto PYW. They take down Ollie. XM. Does he want to Jingu? The Mischief! He's going to keep himself alive now. So the Jingu stack's coming through. Torrent going to be dragged back into it. A step too far for XM. And Army didn't have the mana to fight into that. They get the kill onto Ollie. PYW will live. So they lose Paulson as well as XM there. Pick a dead hero. What's a dead hero, Vane? Which hero are you calling? TA? Could it be caught out now again? The Ice Path comes through. They get the roll around to Fly. Yeah, Cold Feet will proc. Even the Hawk. Gonna be able to get the lockdown there. Conquer. Ah, okay. Yeah, he's going to be able to get at the Illusion Rune at least. The jump comes in onto Emo now as well. Again, the Cold Feet. Do they have the control onto this one? The Monkey King going to get really down low. The boat will connect, and XM will give him away the lead that he so quickly built up in the mid lane 1v1. There's XXS. Emo and Ollie are down here now as well. The Impalement Axe comes out. The Roar. It's going to interrupt onto that boat combo. Emo with the Balance Strike onto Ollie as well as... Did they get the damage out onto the Kunkka? The Kunkka should go down. Shackle shots. Is it going to be enough here? Trying to run himself away? Surely not. One more Axes. One more anything. And they will be able to get the split. It's going to be the split though. Balance. No. Not hit there from XM. Not going to be able to stop the TP away from PYW. And now Zeal is going to show Xingqiu point blank now as the Wukong Command comes out. The Tide Hunter is going to be in the middle of it. What's he going to try and do onto this one now? So he's going to be caught out with the Ice Blast on two. They get the kill. Xingqiu takes down Zeal. Can they go for more now? Axes fly through. Onto the Wind Ranger. Wind Ranger trying to get the shadows out. Latches to the Monkey King here now as well. The boat will fly through as well as that Wheel of Wonder. They have the control to get the kill out onto XM. While that's going on, Army's finding the farm in the top lane. Free farming that one out. Yeah, the Tide Hunter was just too polite not to walk himself out. He's like, well, I can't leave now. He's brought all his friends. That would just be rude. Ame, can he get himself away? He doesn't have that blink dagger. Trying to go towards the Shadow Blade. Does get caught out here by the torrent though, so Ame has to back himself away. Oh, okay. Toss back here. Emo could be in trouble. This is actually... Oh, no. Shackles doesn't actually latch to the tree. Torrent comes through, connects out onto Ame now as well. Ame has to back himself away. There's going to be the Tame the Beast coming through the balance strike now as well onto PYW. The escape act onto the Kunkka. The Kunkka still goes down. Gets picked up here by ZNQ and now Ollie, the next on the chopping block. XM picked up another kill after going down. Team to team. I have no idea. Yeah, there it is. The Ice Blast coming into the pit. It's going to connect out now as well. Everybody gets hit by the Cold Feet proc. Roshan's still low, though. Do they want to try and contest into this one? They're going to be able to go. Macropire comes back in. Backlines now as well. The dive in from the Monkey King. Aegis. It gets picked up from Flyfly. There's going to be the Ravage coming out now as well. Flyfly with its Aegis. Do they want to try and fight into this one now as well? Getting on top of Ame. Ame losing a lot of life to Flyfly. Going to be dragged back by the X-Max spot into the Wheel of Wonder now. But look at this one. XXS. They pop the Aegis. Ollie, Zeal, and Emo. All three of them die. Can they go for more? They're going to be able to get the Avalanche off, but there's going to be the Refraction charges coming through. Look at this one. Flyfly, the damage. He takes down XXS as well as Ame. ZNQ onto PYW. All has the Shadow Blade up now as well. Yeah, so they're going to be trying to make a move. XG with the 5k net worth. They might be able to make a move onto Zeal. They are going to be able to get on top of him now as well. The Roar comes out into the Ice Blast. Yep, that's going to be a good pickup here. YAKULT, they lose their offlaner. Nobody else is around here, though. They might try and put pressure onto the tier 2 tower in the bottom lane here, XG. Oh, Ame. Does he want to try and interrupt? They get the dust stuff, but Ame, is he going to be able to fight into this one? The Wheel of Wonder comes out as well, but you have everybody here on the side of YAKULT. Good kill. Ice Blast, it won't connect. While that tier 2 tower is being pressured, okay, we get the TPs coming in to try and defend this one. XXS. Does he want to try and actually gets the blink out into the Roar, out onto the Kunkka. A lot of damage coming through onto him, and immediately melts to the Macropire too. What did you do to get up Bano, Tomo? You were just you, bud. Ollie, yeah, they're going to catch out onto the Ringmaster. Ollie's going to go down. XM, Paulison. Power shot off the mark here, so it doesn't break the tree under XM. Don't know if they're going to cover it. I think they are going to cover it themselves. But the last time they did a Fisher event, it was kick only. So they might do that while it's qualifiers here. Jump comes in. PYW. Macropire is going to be dropped here as well. The Bolt and the Ice Blast both going to be off the mark here. Wukong's command comes out. Escape attack now onto the TA. The TA going to be caught out here. The Force Staff, it's not going to be enough. Going to be able to get the kill here. Flyfly goes down. And Avalanche coming through. Ollie gets caught out, and he is dead. The toss-up finishes the job here. Ravage will be used, though. Can they get the kill onto Ame and Paulison? Paulison might be a yes, but Ame going to try and beat down onto Zeal. Zeal, he has a Kraken Shell. It's only to work so much. Toss-up onto the Kunkka now, so the Kunkka's going to lose so much health here. Emo, he's going to be surrounded. It's going to be in the middle of the mosh pit, and Emo, he gets bounced out. All 5 heroes dead on the side of YAKULT. I think he was homesick. 23 Savage, I think he wanted to go home a lot here as they get the catch up. PYW, the Shackle comes out into the Monkey King. Zeal's still going to go down onto this one. PYW can run himself away. It looks like XM, one more. It's not enough. That regen between the right clicks, now the TP out. Surely just get that tree dance. Yeah, he's going to be able to get the jump on. Ame gets the credit for the kill. You're 22? Well, you're 40 years old at heart. You like Dota. Oh, Ice Blast out now. Onto the Kunkka again. Emo's going to get caught out and killed off. OG's problem stem from Whisper being too dedicated, 9 an hour's chemistry. I take it you watched the documentary then, Otomo? Players. You make a stack. Like, I've never done it myself. I've never been in the position where I'm like, you know what, let's like, I've never been good enough to try that out. As Zeal gets caught out again, XXS, but yeah, the best way to do it. Okay, Emo. Yeah, the best way to do it is just to... You need to be a high-level MMR, really. You build a stack up, you start playing qualifiers, you just ask people if they want to play. Other high-level players, you say, there's a qualifier coming up, you know, do you want to put a team together? Best of 5, Itchy, but I do need to go in the next half an hour, so I'm kind of hoping I get to see the end of this game. And then I'm going to be coming back once I'm back in about... It's going to be about 2 hours by the time I'm back. XM. Trying to get a dive in here onto Eam. Oh no, the Xbox part comes out though. They do get the kill onto Ollie. ZinQ falls here to FlyFly. XM losing a lot of life here to FlyFly. FlyFly, it's going to be enough. Gem on the deck, but it looks like XM will fall. PYW gets the credit for the kill here. Army trying to run himself away. Okay, the neutrals with the tendrils from the deep. Onto the Tidehunter itself. How could the spell retain me like this? Shackles out Army. What's he going to try and look for? The Rapier comes out now as well. The control. They've got so much damage. Army. That's why he bought the Ghost Scepter now as well. With the BKB going as well. He is mostly damage immune. Trying to run himself away. That dead in the water is still here. He's trying to buy time for his teammates, but no, the power shot gets the kill off there as well. Army falls down. FlyFly trying to do what he can with the Hurricane Pack, trying to buy some time and space here. XXS will fall. FlyFly picking up heroes left, right, and center, it feels like. Damn, 5-man smoke coming out from the side of XG though. Where are they going to try and go with this one? They might see Zeal. Smoke's going to break here. X-Max's spot comes out into the Tidehunter. So the Tidehunter going to be pulled out of danger here. The roar comes through, but the escape axe again. Dive though, it looks like XXS. Who do you want to try and go in towards? He's going to be able to get on top of Ollie. Ollie losing a lot of life here. FlyFly walks himself out of the Wukong's command. And... no, I joke. Otomo, he's great. Very knowledgeable at Dota. He's the bestest. So yeah, hit him up if you want some coaching. Micropower comes through now as well. Who's he trap out? BKB's there onto the Kunkka though. The Kunkka gonna be able to walk himself away. The right clicks FlyFly. Half his health left and ZinQ just disappears. Yes, Otomo, you are the bestest. Jump comes in, Ravage on top of the Jakiro now as well. XXS gets caught out in that, so Paulson's gonna go down. Can they go for any more? Are they going to try and actually turn this around? Gale Force out onto the Tiny now as well. The Tiny going to be dragged back. He gets that Top Force onto FlyFly. FlyFly though pops up BKB trying to get himself away. The Escape Pact and the Lotus Orb right on top of FlyFly. So FlyFly going to live a little bit longer here. PYW gets caught out. Roshan, does he want to get involved? He's going to be caught in the Ice Path now as well. They get the kill into PYW. Backline dive. Ollie could be in trouble here. ZinQ finds him out, catches him, and Ame trying to get the 3-man swipe. It's going to be a 3v1 though, and that's not who you want to be 3v1 in all three cores. For the side of YAKULT, Ame way out of position. FlyFly takes him down now. XM trying to get the kill onto Emo. Emo's going to get low. FlyFly, does he want to carry on going here? XXS, yeah, taking the right-click shots here. Coming through from FlyFly. Nullifier will be up. Macropire going to be dropped now as well. They get the kill out. FlyFly overextending the jump in. The Monkey King takes down Ollie. Zeal falls to ZinQ. They lose Ame, but fighting that one through here. XG going to be able to come out on top. It's kind of level for what you'd expect here. Raw comes in. But the Lotus Orb now, it's going to get the stun up back onto XXS. But the Abyssal Blade, yeah, this winner is dead. Yeah, accept the indirect compliment. It's just short stories. You know, it's like fun 10-minute, 15-minute stories. Oh, Otomo Dandadan comes back. Is it July, I think? Have you watched, we'll come back to that in a second here. Is he going to be able to get an Escape Act out onto the Kunkka now as well? Kunkka can get himself away from this one. Oh, the roar from XXS, so the lockdown comes through. Ame, the dive comes through. Emo is going to be dead now as well. The Ravage, do they have enough to turn this around? Zeal, he's got his BKB going himself now as well, but Ame's got that right-click damage coming through here. FlyFly's trying to get himself away from XM. The Ice Path does latch. Zeal's going to be caught out now as well. Everybody in YAKULT buy him back. It looks like they might be able to get the kill into XM, but XM eats the cheese and throws out that Wukong command. Everybody going to be caught inside of it now as well, because they're going to be inside the fountain. Lotus Orb out onto FlyFly. XM's going to try and run himself away. Max distance here. From the right clicks on FlyFly now as well. Zeal's got to be careful. Look at the dive. FlyFly caught out. He's taking the fountain shots. The Ice Blast's going to come in point blank as well. Has to get the blink away. Ollie will shatter. Aegis gets popped while this is going on. This is a massive distraction. While the rest of XU start to take the buildings here, the Monkey King shackled to the tree. They should be able to get the kill into XM. But they're going to lose 2 lanes of racks for this. Oh, okay, no, Hami's going to be back in. Can they get the kill onto FlyFly this time? No blinking away from this. He will go down. That's the die back out. YAKULT, they are going to be down 3 heroes. Maybe make it 4 here. PYW going to be caught out. Ice Path goes down. Doesn't catch it. Actually catches him just on the very edge of it. PYW going to be the next one. Maybe potentially the last one to fall here. Zeal. It's a one-man stand, but up against the 4 heroes left from XTREME, they might just be going for the tier 4 towers and end this game. No TA for the next 100 seconds. Pack comes through. Ollie and Emo are back with these tier 4 towers. Emo I don't know if he's going to be enough to lead the line here. He pops his BKB. XXS has his own BKB going now as well. XM with the Wukong commands out. Actually jumps on with the Abyssal Blade now as well. And Emo going to be stun lock on the back lines. Army, though, he's going to go down to Ollie and Zeal. Emo going to be chased right back into the fountain here. The Ancient is exposed, though. That Wukong's command, it is still up. Buyback from Army. Where's he going to TP to? He's going to be TPing himself to the shrine. Still, no, yeah, GG's going to be called. No way to defend this one. Army comes in and just ends up with the Ancients. If they carry on going for too much longer. So the Ancient, does it explode naturally? Or is it going to be the GG? Who can tell? Last second there, GG comes out. And YAKULT go for the Pango? Into the main event coming up on the 16th. But for now, okay, Army's going to walk himself up here. There's going to be a bit of a pincer coming out now as well. Do they have the Gush? Slowdown coming through on the TA now as well. Shrapnel is out, and those refraction charges aren't going to last that long. Fly. Can he run himself away from this one? It's going to be a big amount of damage coming out. Fly. He's going to go down. Who gets the last right click? XM. PYW takes a sniper down, but the sniper completely committed for that kill here, so he's going to be happy with that one. Paulson's going to follow Zeal down here. XXS. Picks up the bounty rune. Does he die to the orb? He does. Emo picks that one up now as well. Arme. Can he get himself away safe? Oh, the power shot comes through. Zinq from a distance. He takes down PYW. Arme trying to run himself away. The Roshan is up here now as well, so he's not going to be able to deny himself to the Roshan. Arme on the run. Actually, at this point, it's probably better if he does die. He's wasting as much time as possible. But if he dies, he can just reset. Yeah, Ollie does get the kill. Eventually, he does take down. 9 seconds on the sideline now. Going to be able to TP back to the lane, though. Full health, full mana. Chikiro OP. Yeah, Anthropoid, they're going to go for carry. I'm surprised you're still awake, my dude. What time is it over there? It must not make sense. There's Ollie. Fly here as well. Fly's taking a lot of frost. Oh, Emo, one more right click. What happened there? Did he jump too far? He might have jumped too far. As Arme, Zeal trying to trade blows once again, but the Anchor Smash coming through, it just continues to farm. 19 last hits to the 5. Emo is being destroyed in this lane. Arme here underneath his tower now as well. PYW might go for the dive. Did he get an Infernal Blade out? Swashbuckle comes through here. Arme's going to live a little bit longer. Anchor Smash, but PYW will get the kill. Paulson, no mana left as well, so Zeal might go for the kill here onto Paulson. Zeal, the creep's going to chase Paulson around, so he's going to try and keep these away from the tower as long as possible to make sure once he comes back to lane, Arme, he has creeps to hit, but yeah, Zeal, you can see he's going to go for the denies out there as well, and Paulson can only stand so long without the protection of this tier 1 tower, but PYW, if they dive this, he's going to be able to come in with a Gush. Yeah, the chase down and out. PYW, he does have the Scorched Earth coming out. Shield Crash comes out into Paulson now as well. Paulson can he get himself away from this one. Swashbuckle comes in, it doesn't get the damage for the kill, and the net, the lockdown onto Zeal, but he does have that Shield Crash shield. Where's the Puck going here? I mean, Puck's still only, Emo's still only on 7 last hits. TP coming in. Do they have a way to deal with this one? The net comes out, and I think that's going to be able to go for the full duration of the orb. It is. The creeps get that last little bit of damage. Even the neutral's going to get involved there too. But this Puck is being absolutely destroyed. Regen Rune XM. Quick fingers to get the deny off now as well. Arme. I mean, Zeal's going to be a bit of a pain in the ass here, but you can see that PYW, the rotation around from Ollie as well. Can they get the kill? Arme. Power shot comes through from Zinq. Arme's going to live as long as possible here. Zinq. Does he have the mana for another power shot? It's going to be on cooldown. Ice Path now is on to Zinq. Paulson rotating down onto this one. Zinq's going to be low on health, low on mana now as well. But underneath his tier 1 tower, Paulson, do they get the net out? They do get the control through onto the Pangolier, and Zeal not going to be able to get himself away from this one. The tower shot's coming through. Zeal's going to go down. Really nice of them. Paulson gets the credit for the kill. 1.5 minutes in, coming to 7 minutes. Sometimes I feel like Army is the weakest link in his team. I think... Oh, XM. For the shot. Zinq gets the kill with a power shot, it looks like. You had the nappiest nap. Yeah. I have some big, deep circles on my back. XXS gonna be chased down here. This is the first time we're really talking about XXS. Can he get himself away from this one? Fly is gonna be able to get that last little bit of damage off. But yeah, I had the cups, and if anyone doesn't know what the cups are, Zeal's gonna go down, shackle into the power shot. Zinq gets the kill, and they're gonna be able to go for this tier 1 tower on the bottom lane too. Just above half of the sniper's net worth here. The Puck, he is really suffering. Paulson trying to get towards this Make sure he can't get the stacks off from Zeal now as well. Trying to interrupt, and look at this one. Paulson and Zeal going to be the exact same level. Power shot comes through from a distance, and they're going to be able to go into the Pangolier once again. Pango doesn't have that Rolling Thunder to get himself out now as well. The Shackles that connects to the tree. Can't make his way through that one. It's going to be, yep. Doesn't disjoint on the right click here. Zinq will be able to get it. 16th. As Fly, they're trying to get into to steal some sacks here. PYW and Emo are going to be here now as well. There's going to be the shrapnel coming through. Emo going to be locked down for a couple of seconds here. Inside that Macropire though, Sniper is going to go down to this one. The Sniper might just melt. He is going to go down. PYW though falls to the XM shrapnel. Back inside the triangle though, Arme's going to be on top of Fly, and Arme, look at the damage here. The target prioritized so well. They take down the Doom, then the TA, and now Paulson. Can he get the net out to Emo? Emo though. That used to be a thing, like when I very first started casting. Oh, damn! That's a really good shackles to the creep. It connects onto the puck now. The puck not going to be able to get away from this one. Zinq gets the credit for the kill. Paulson with the Infernal Blade to the face, but the song comes out here. Zinq, does he want to try and go? The focus fire is going to come through, but it doesn't actually connect. That's such a cool thing that the animation still goes, but there's no arrows while the song's going, because obviously the Doom's damage immune. Squeeze away here for the TA. Let's try and deal with the Wind Ranger. Oh, Paulson walks himself into the ice path. Emo's going to be here now as well. Do they get the kill into Paulson? Paulson, no song this time because he was caught out in the Macropire. So even if he got the song off, he would have just melted down. He would have been, you know, serve the chips up with him. Because it, yeah, he would have been some Jungle Venomancer if the splits. I don't think any team will ever let that Venomancer through. I think you have a better chance of seeing it like on Blast or something, or like Dream League, when teams aren't going to be as aware of it. Okay, Song comes through to set up here. Zeal, though, he has that Rolling Thunder to come through to cancel it off the Song. Now, Ice Path, Paulson's going to be caught out. They get the Doom out onto the Wind Ranger now as well, but it's going to be the two supports taking the brunt of the damage. All of these spells being used, and the core's now rotating into this one. The Ravage comes out. They're going to be able to get the lockdown here onto the TA. Underneath this tier 1 tower, Emo going to be the next one to go down. Great shackles. Zinq, he outlasts the Doom. Ice Path comes in, though. Zinq's going to fall to Ollie. Assassinate. Just to try and replay. Is it the power shot? Fucking hell, it's the power shot. Zinq is an absolute... They have two snipers on this team. Emo jumps himself into the Bristleback here. Silent out into the Bristleback. PYW is going to be able to get the Doom out now as well. But do they have the damage to come through this one? Gale Force is going to be used by Zinq. It pushes them back and they're not going to be able to chase. In fact, look at this one. The Bristleback wants to turn around. The Doom's going to be wearing off. PYW is only level 9. It's only level 1 Doom now as well. The shackles come through. Locking down the Doom. Do they have the damage to get the kill? Well, they do here with the power shot now. Zinq gets another one on the board. An XXS. Chase down coming through. Fly has to run himself away. Rage and Water was a much watch match you missed. Go back and watch the lower bracket. Watch the... And this tier 3, it is being whittled down. So, what are they going to be able to do? It looks like it's going to be, yeah, a free tier 3 tower here. Aegis onto XM, Puck jumps in onto the Sniper. Rolling Thunder comes through as well. They're going to be able to pop the Aegis. But what else can they get from this one? In fact, look at this one. Army just walks himself through the base. Not going to have that Ravage come out from the Titan, but he's going to be doing a hell of a lot of damage with that Radiance here. The Sniper will fall. Ollie picks up that kill onto XM. But how much danger are they really in here? Emo with the Dream Call onto Zinq. Zinq is going to be able to get off a lot of damage with the Focus Fire. Army walking himself back. Zeal not going to be able to get himself away from this one. Surely XXS with the damage. Army takes down Ollie now as well. 23 minutes in. I think this is the fastest game we've seen not only today. Oh, check him, computer, for the aim hacks. I think the fastest racks we've seen all event. As Paulson net comes in, they're going to have that reeling now as well. Onto Fly, trying to get himself back to the fountain, but there's going to be, okay, a good ice path. Still taking the damage out here. Fly is going to go down. 54 seconds on the sideline. Well, I know, actually they do, they have that song. So Paulson, if he sees him now as well, the power shot comes in, Rolling Thunder out from the Pangolier. What are they going to be able to do here? The Doom onto the Wind Ranger, but again, nobody has BKBs. This Wind Ranger, the Rolling Thunder's not going to connect here. He can just try and outlast the Doom. Zinq's going to live a little bit longer here. Zeal, does he go down? The Dream Call comes out. Emo will get the kill, but Zeal's fallen to XM. Can they go for any more now? The Macropire has been dropped with the Dual Breath. XM, though. Good sustain for the Sniper. Tier 3 tower does go down. Right clicks out. TA, yeah, Fly gets caught out here. XM, he's just right clicking everybody down. And it looks like Paulson's going to be close as well. Army backed himself up. Has that Ravage still if he wants to throw it out. Might throw it out here. It's going to be connected out onto the Doom. They take down XM, but does he have a buyback? He doesn't. Down on the sidelines for the next 47 seconds. They still get the kill onto the TA, onto the Doom there as well. Moving themselves forwards, Arme, XXS. Got the, I mean, he's level 21, so he's going to be right up there with the Krillif Eater Facet now. They get the lockdown onto XXS, but yeah, they're going to give this one up. It looks like the TA not even bothered about the buyback. They let this game go, and it's going to be 3-0 in favor of XTREME. They GG it.